Hello everybody, my name is Lynx and welcome back to Warframe. And if you're watching this video, you're probably a newer player-ish, right? And you're looking for one of three characters to pick from. You're looking at Excalibur, Mag, and Volt. Now, if you saw my last video, you thought, oh, Excalibur is really cool looking. What about Volt? I'd say Volt is pretty good. Now, before I start this, you might see in the top corner, it says Volt Prime. I do not own the regular Volt. However, Volt Prime is only a slight upgrade, so it's not something you really need to worry about in terms of like things that are different. It's really only he's got a little bit of gold pieces and some different shields, which is not something really major, especially since you're gonna be changing that anyway with mods. So we'll skip over that part. Now, Volt is the speedy frame. He's the sonic frame. He's the gotta go fast frame. If you pick him, you're going to be doing some of these things. So his first ability is something called Shock. Now we're going to pull up these same enemies as from the last video. I believe it was 4 of you. It was... Where was the ballistas? There we go. It was 2 of you. And it was 2 of you. Now we go like, oh, no, I forgot. Sorry. Go like this, and we bring it down to 20. So 20 is about the level that is okay. I mean, it's not like really high, but it's also not really low. So we're gonna go with these guys. This is a completely standard Volt, by the way. This is nothing. There's no mods in this guy or anything. As you can see, they're kind of doing a little bit of damage. Go like this, and Shock does exactly what it says. Is that it shocks them. As you can see, it's doing a pretty decent amount of damage, especially for level 20 enemies, which is higher than this guy, which is basically kind of out of the box basic dude. And you can see, it's doing pretty decent damage, about the same as Excalibur Slash Dash would do at this level. So as you can see, it just kind of shocks them, right? And you're kind of Emperor Palpatine. You go like bam, and you shock them. And that's kind of that. Now, if we go ahead and go on to our second ability, this is why everyone calls him the Sonic Frame, is to go like this, and now he's a little bit faster. As you can see, a little bit faster. Now, as we're running on here, I'll keep recasting this just so we can keep running faster. You see in the top corner, there's the little number building up. That is his passive. What his passive is. Now, if you didn't see the last video and you want to know what is a passive is something every character has, and something that pretty much cannot change unless you have an augment mod. What a passive is that it pretty much just says this does this for this character, and that's kind of it, unless it affects the entire team, which certain frames do. Now, as for this one, for this one, that little number building up is basically the extra amount of damage you're going to do while you're running. So the more I move, the more it builds up to 1,000. That's the most damage you're going to get, is 1,000. So now on from that, you can see I'm running like this. Activate this, start running a little faster. This gets affected by mods quite a bit, which we'll talk about later. So that's pretty good, right? You can run fast, and that becomes even faster when I talk about other stuff later. Now, the third ability goes with the first ability. That tends to be the thing with with all 3 characters of the beginning characters, is that they all have abilities that can interact with each other pretty well. So his third ability is a shield, like that. It's literally called Electric Shield. Once you put it down, you can see pick up, and you have your own little personal shield. Now, this can deflect, I think, most things. I think there's a couple things in the game this doesn't deflect, but as you can see, it's not bad, right? It's your little personal shield, and you can put it back down like that. You just hit square, and it puts it down, and it disappears after a while. What this does with the first ability is you put it down. I actually need more energy, so I need to go up here, like that. Now, he can put down 3 shields at a time. So go like this, run it back over here, go like this. There's all 3. As you can see, we got 3 shields. You use your first ability, and it electrifies the shields. Now what this does is that every bullet, now that this is here, every bullet you shoot through these shields is going to have an electric charge to it, meaning it's going to do electricity damage through the shield. This also does something where when the enemies run through it, it shocks them a little bit. So it's pretty cool. And while the shield is down and you push that on it, you go like this. Now you have your own shield like this, and you can have your own electric shield running on with you. So it's pretty nice. It's not a bad thing to have at all. And wherever you're looking, it puts the shield up. I can't demonstrate that amount of energy, but you get the point. His final ability is, I forgot the name of it. I don't remember. I don't play Volt a lot, but I do remember it does some pretty nice stuff. So basically, I think it's Discharge, right? So you go like this, and yeah, Discharge. It shocks everyone in an area. Now what this does is that it'll kill really lower level enemies, and it'll do damage over time to all the other enemies affected. Now as you can see, they're all dead. It's because damage over time kicked in, and they died over time. Now what this also allows you to do, if you have the time to and the enemies are high enough level, you go over here and you go like this and you do a discharge and you shock them, and it kind of acts as an electric current and just kind of runs through every enemy. And yeah, that's really good. So now that you've seen what this does, and we'll get into the part where it says, well, I say, you are not a new character. You are not a new player. You are a advanced player, and you haven't gotten Volt yet. What does Volt do? Well, basically, Volt, if you have them correct, will look something like that. Mine is again Volt Prime, like I said. So unfortunately, mine will not be the same as everyone else's as normal Volt. This is Volt Prime, so a little bit more gold, a little bit different shields. And you're gonna have a build that's not like this. You're gonna have something like this, which basically allows for, we run over here, as you can see, right away I'm already running faster because I have different mods on him. We go like this and go over here, and they might not die at the first, but you go like that, and basically, yeah, they're all pretty about to die, and there they all go. Now, something different that you can do is that all of these have now more power. So if I run over here, do this again, go like that, they all die pretty instantly. Oh, you're taking a little while. There you go. Yeah, they all die pretty instantly. And something else as well is that they have more shields. Or like this one has a longer shield. As you can see, this shield lasts for 40 seconds, which is not bad at all. You have 40 seconds of do not touch me, I am behind my shield. And as you can see, go like this, go like that. I am in a shield fortress now. No one can touch me as long as I'm in that triangle. And then once they come in, I can use this all around me if I have more energy. And then I have an electric shield all around. So wherever I shoot is all electric. Now something other people do is they build for extreme speed on Volt. Now what this does is kind of just, oh, as you can see also, with Volt Prime in particular, there's a lot of energy. I have 750 energy. Something people do in particular, we'll show this right now. So I have 130% power strength, which is not bad. And I have 1.3 sprint speed, which is not bad at all. And I go like this, and I'm running pretty fast. Not bad speed at all. Many things will challenge to run faster than you, and or not many things will challenge to run faster. And when you're sliding, you're going even faster. And then you add in all the other parkour stuff, and you're pretty much just flying. However, this is not the fastest you can make him. There is the full speed build, where you go like this, and you go bang. And now you have a super fast Volt. So now as you can see already, I'm already running pretty fast, and like this, and yeah, I'm pretty much, again, Sonic Frame. Sonic the Hedgehog is what I am. So yeah, super fast running, super fast everything. You do have to cast it a couple times, but super fast. So that is pretty much it for this video. I think I covered pretty much everything that has to do with Volt. So yeah, if you liked this video, please leave a like and a comment down below. It really helps me out. I really appreciate it. Go ahead and leave a comment if you picked Volt. It would have been really cool if I went ahead and influenced your pick of which you wanted, either mag, Excalibur, Volt, or mag, and we're gonna go over mag next. So if you are wanting to find out what mag does, stay tuned. I will have a video up next of this. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.